She was a controversial Christian diet guru and the leader of what some call a cult right in the middle of Brentwood.
But Gwen Shamblin was also a mom, and tonight, for the first time anywhere, we are hearing from the son who was at her side through almost all of that controversy. Good evening, everyone. I'm Emily Luxon.
And I'm Rory Johnston. Thanks for staying up late with us. Michael Shamblin saw it all, and now he says he also regrets it all.
And it's a story he wanted to tell to News Channel 5 Chief Investigative Reporter Phil Williams.
And Phil is with us now. Phil, those who followed this story for all these years, they know that him talking to you, no one expected this.
And that includes me. This all came together pretty quickly this past week, especially given our history. It turned out to be the most unlikely of interviews.
What is truth and who has it?
For more than 20 years, it's a story that has fascinated me.
The way down. Here we go. It's the story of Gwen Shamblin.
Yes.
And the Remnant Fellowship, and they're in Brentwood, Tennessee.
And a lot of America.
You describe that as I describe kind of the belief system, and he goes, "Oh, that sounds like a cult." Mm-hmm.
The story of how Gwen Shamblin.
I got them on simple principles. Don't focus on it. Focus on God. Focus on His will.
Hey, praise God, praise God, praise
Went from being a popular Christian diet guru, and that's her church, the Remnant Fellowship, to what some consider to be a cult leader.
How members of Remnant behave is a bit like Handmaid's Tale.
Yet throughout all the controversies,
and you had a chance to tell her that was not correct.
That was not on there.
Instead, you said, "Praise the Lord."
No, that was not on there.
there was always one person who I firmly believed would one day have a story to tell.
Where's Michael? Where's my son?
Now, nearly 3 years after his mother's death in a plane crash.
Hey, Michael. Good to see you.
He's finally ready to speak his truth. 20 years ago, would you ever have imagined that you and I would be sitting down talking like this?
Phil, 20 years ago, early on in Remnant, you were the devil.
The devil.
Oh, yes. You were Satan incarnate to the Remnant early on. Because, of course, Gwen was telling us all that.
Does Remnant advocate repeated spankings of children over and over and over?
No, sir.
Absolutely not.
No, sir.
Absolutely not.
The last time I had seen Michael, I was interviewing his mother and another church leader about the child abuse death of an 8-year-old Remnant boy.
For wisdom is more precious.
Whose mom and dad were taking their cues on parenting from the church.
And where's Michael? Where's my son?
Michael was just 23.
You got to keep in mind, my son, this is, you know, I mean, to see someone attack his mom is hard. But anyway, I know that.
How's it going?
We were showing him that video from 20 years ago when he suddenly reacted.
It did bother me.
That I was asking those kind of questions of your mother?
It did. To be completely honest, I was bothered.
You were pissed.
I was. And that was, that was hard on me. But that's what makes it even more incredible now that I'm sitting here, have come full circle 180. I look at you more as a hero of it all now.
Michael and I had connected on social media more than a year ago when he followed me from an account in the name of Michael S. Black, an identity he's now trying to establish professionally.
The Michael S. Black type thing is more of me. It's a person who's tired of being used and abused from Gwen Shamblin.
The Shamblin name to you is just too toxic at this point.
It has been.
She's just playing God. It's wrecking families. It's wrecking kids.
That's even more true in the wake of the HBO Max series released more than 2 years ago titled The Way Down, God, Greed, and the Cult of Gwen Shamblin.
I think they actually did a fantastic job. I've heard people say, of course, Remnant, they're not even allowed to watch that in Remnant. That's how close of an environment it is.
Michael's view of his mother now? Who was the real Gwen Shamblin?
Gwen Shamblin, Laura, was a narcissist. She always had the answer. She knew more than anybody in the room, wherever she went.
And I notice you don't call her mom, you don't call her mother, you call her Gwen.
That's from habit. I quit calling her mother Probably around 2010.
Why?
Because we were so at odds.
And what about the Remnant Fellowship, where he was once one of the worship leaders?
People have been hurt, fallen by the wayside, have been victim to it. People have been financially hurt by it. It's hard to call it a church in my mind. It is a church, but it's a cult.
You think it is a cult?
I do believe it's a cult.
Why do you say that?
Because it's a group of people who are devoted to a person, Gwen Shamblin Laura.
Michael says when his mother's plane crashed into Nashville's Percy Priest Lake in 2021, killing her husband Joe Lara, and 5 remnant leaders, he was already estranged from the group that he now considers a dangerous cult.
By that point, I had spent so many years getting with abuse from some of these people that I never shed one tear. Not one. And to this day, I have never cried about it.
Not for your mother?
The people dying. Nope. Never cried for her.
Leaving the church right after that, as his marriage to another remnant member was falling apart, Michael says he found himself sinking into a major depression.
I got so depressed that I quit turning on the lights.
Sitting in the darkness, a shadow on the wall.
That's when he wrote a song he titled Down.
Thought I was headed up to angels, but I was actually in decline, and I was down.
We were told we've got it. We've got the answer. Remnant knows they have the answer.
That's the one true church.
The one true church.
It's hard to keep believing when my only solid ground starts to fall down. I look back on my life and go, what were we doing? What was I thinking? I wish I could go back and see my earlier self and go, no, this was not. There are people being hurt here. You're not 100% innocent and perfect going along with this. We thought we were headed up, but it was a decline.
Wow, just fascinating to hear his perspective. So, Phil, how much time did you have with him?
You know, we spent a few hours together this week, and I think every member of our crew was touched by how open he was about his pain, so genuine about that. All this week, we will hear what he has to say about his mother, Gwen Shamblin, and a lot more. I can guarantee you we will be making news this week.
All right, Phil, thank you. Listen, Phil's been on this story for more than 20 years. You can see some of his previous reports right now. All you have to do is log on to newschannel5.com.